Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-Day Fiancé's Julia Trubkina reveals if she's bringing parents to U.S. after losing son. Julia Trubkina from 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, is revealing whether her parents are on their way to America to live with her after she lost her dear family member. Julia and Brandon married in 2020. Julia was unhappy with her living situation, which involved staying on Brandon's parents' farm. She adjusted to the new life, and Julia found a career in training the dogs that the elderly couple was breeding. However, Julia and Brandon had to deal with trust and financial issues, more of which will be documented on 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Season 9. Julia recently shared a post on Instagram showing her with her parents and her brother. Julia revealed she was in Belgrade, Serbia, with her parents, but never shared the purpose of her visit. In the comments, one of Julia's followers, U.S.90, asked her, "Did you bring your parents to America?" Julia replied, "We will see," with 3 crossed finger emojis. However, Julia later shared a story showing her going to an interview for a visa with her mom and dad. Julia and Brandon have a long history of miscommunication, and it goes beyond her struggles with English. Before Julia moved to the U.S., she broke Brandon's trust by cheating with her ex-boyfriend. Although they were on a break at the time, Brandon never truly forgave her, even 5 years later. He has also disagreed with many of her major life choices, such as not wanting children and wanting her parents to come to the U.S. Julia's parents are divorced and often argue, which made Brandon uncomfortable with the idea of them living in the same house. He may have also been worried about being financially responsible for them, especially since Julia had not yet established her pet services business when they filmed The Last Resort. Feeling lonely in the U.S., Julia likely wanted her parents for emotional support. She applied for their tourist visas without telling Brandon, but he reacted as if they were moving to Virginia. In the ever-evolving world of reality television, few stories have captivated audiences quite like that of Julia Trubkina from 90-Day Fiancé. From her journey as a Russian immigrant to her tumultuous relationship with Brandon Gibbs, Julia's narrative has been filled with emotional highs and lows. One of the most poignant chapters in her life recently unfolded with the loss of her beloved pet, Simba, whom she affectionately referred to as her son. This loss has led fans to wonder, will Julia bring her parents to the U.S. to help her heal and find solace? The heart-wrenching loss of Simba. For Julia, Simba was more than just a pet. He was a companion, a confidant, and a source of comfort during challenging times. When she first moved to the U.S., she found herself in an unfamiliar environment, away from her family and friends. It was Simba who provided her with unwavering support and companionship. His unexpected passing due to a stroke left a void in Julia's life, amplifying her feelings of isolation and grief. A desire for family support. In the wake of Simba's death, Julia expressed a deep yearning for familial support. Being away from her parents in Russia has been a source of emotional strain for her. She has openly discussed her desire to have her parents visit the U.S., not just as tourists, but as a means to reconnect and heal. However, this wish has been met with resistance from Brandon, her husband. He has expressed concerns about the implications of having her parents live with them, citing potential complications and the challenges of accommodating them in their home. Navigating cultural and emotional complexities. The situation is further complicated by cultural differences and personal boundaries. Julia's parents are divorced and have a history of not getting along, which raises questions about the dynamics of their potential visit. Additionally, Julia's desire for her parents to live with them permanently adds another layer of complexity to the situation. Brandon's reluctance to support Julia's wishes has sparked debates among fans and viewers. Some empathize with his concerns about the challenges of hosting her parents, while others feel that his resistance stems from a lack of understanding of Julia's emotional needs. The situation highlights the delicate balance between respecting cultural traditions and navigating the realities of married life in a foreign country. The path forward. As of now, Julia's parents have not been granted visas to visit the U.S., and their future plans remain uncertain. Julia continues to navigate the complexities of her relationship with Brandon while coping with the loss of Simba. Her journey underscores the importance of family, cultural understanding, and emotional support in the face of adversity. In conclusion, Julia Trubkina's story is a testament to the challenges and triumphs of building a life in a new country, maintaining cultural ties, and seeking emotional healing. Whether or not her parents will join her in the U.S. remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: Julia's resilience and determination to find happiness and support will continue to inspire audiences around the world. Julia Trubkina, a familiar face from 90 Day Fiancé, has always been candid about her challenges and aspirations. Her journey from Russia to the United States was not just about love, but also about building a new life, navigating cultural differences, and finding a sense of belonging. The loss of Simba, a heartfelt goodbye. One of the most poignant moments in Julia's life was the loss of her beloved dog, Simba. Simba wasn't just a pet. He was her confidant, her companion, and a bridge to her new life in America. Adopted during her early days with Brandon, Simba became a symbol of her resilience and adaptation. His unexpected passing due to a stroke left Julia devastated, likening the loss to that of a child. This grief underscored her deep-seated yearning for familial connections and support. Amidst her grief and the challenges of settling into a new country, Julia expressed a heartfelt desire to reunite with her family. She envisioned bringing her parents to the U.S. to share in her life and provide the emotional support she deeply missed. However, her husband Brandon was initially resistant to the idea, citing concerns about their living arrangements and the potential strain on their relationship. In a significant turn of events, Julia became a U.S. citizen, marking a new chapter in her life. This milestone not only solidified her ties to her new home, but also opened avenues for her to sponsor her parents for longer-term visits or potential residency. Her journey to citizenship was a testament to her determination and commitment to building a future in the U.S. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay inspired.